All teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. This return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Play action now. It's Fields. Got his target. It's Tony. Free inside the 30. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
15-yard line.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
He was taken down.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did.
Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a 6-0 lead right away. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Camarda on to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They're going play action. The Jets get there and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly, they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
5 DBs out there for the Jets. 3rd down.
Come on. Hey. Dragon 60.
Running back, motioning right. Here he is on 3rd and long. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
This was a miss-hit, Brock, low and pretty short. And they'll have a short field to take advantage of. This doesn't make it very far and bounces harmlessly out of bounds at the 40. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Play action, Fields. Caught, nice gain left side. This play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. 28 out of that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Fields gets it out wide quick. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They give to Hall now on the option. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. The 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to go. It's a big 6. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, 30, 40 yards into his return, then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Fields coming back after the pick. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go. Go.
Here's a give to Hall. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
As a corner in this league, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
They give on second to Hall. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's Hall once more. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
When one defender fails, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Fields on 3rd. That's caught for the first. Brushes him off with ease. they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be second and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Here we go.
Gets it again. And he will not get in. The defense holds. Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with third and goal. Turned away twice now. Will the third time be the charm? Allen. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I'm going to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. And he hauls it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets take a second quarter lead. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing now off play action. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, Dallas.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's go now.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Cowboys at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Ready. 19.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Sherwood on the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and inches.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Come on. Ready.
On the carry, it's Maffa. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now at less than a yard.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuffed the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Now Milton to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front had to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And he'll be touchdown after a big play. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball at the 33 for first down.
33-yard line.
Running this with Hall. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. A pistol snap. Fields. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on. That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
For the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. And it stays a 1-possession game at 7 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
2nd and 10 now. Completed to his running back. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To throw, Milton. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Looking for the back that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. Start, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there, just 11 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go. Ready.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Has his man, it stops. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. All right, with 6 seconds left, we've got a timeout. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Milton. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Aubrey puts it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Camarda on to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Milton back to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
This is Henry on second. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle. Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Pickens motioning left. No run. This is Maffa. Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain.
It's not very often, Kate, that you see a fullback stop before he could ever get started. And they weren't moved an inch when he crashed in.
Throwing now, Milton. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Play action on 1st down. Looking to his fullback now. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, "Do you have a tight end with his hand on the ground?" "Yes, coach." "Do you have a fullback still in your roster?" "Yes, coach." "And you're going to be just fine."
Here's 2nd and 7. Flushed out of the pocket. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Quick slant here, caught by Andrews. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They start the half with the ball. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Fields out of the gun. On the move, headed right. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Rolling left, buying some time. Down the field, he's got Wilson. Then they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A gain of 27 yards there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go.
A give left side for Hall. Still has room inside the 15. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Getting out to his left. Cowboys rushing in and they bring him down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Jets now lead by 10. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Mevis with a point after. And the Jets drive their lead to 11.
Jets 21, Cowboys 10.
Now Camarda on to send it away. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Milton. He finds Pickens left side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. Completes it again to Pickens. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Let's go now. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles.
Here's Milton. Complete Derrick Henry. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Ready.
He's got it on the bootleg. And the floater falls to the deck.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
3rd and long for him here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off Kendall Fuller. And the Jets see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. He was trying to fit it into a window, and the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
In 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Good. 319, just cut.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it at the 30. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets have likely locked up the win right there.
There are a couple different ways now to win on a fly route. You could just run right by somebody, or you could use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets push their lead to 18. Now Camarda on to send it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. Hits him on the in route. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
1st down, Dallas.
Pickens, the motion man right. 1st and 10, Prescott. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Cowboys hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. 1st down, here's Dak. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. Prescott will look to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
They start to drive it home. And he's down. Looks like they made a stop at the 46-yard line.